everything. It's a normal casual school. In ILM, we sat on the floor. We did have these things called chowkies, and we also had this one big table where we sat down, we did work there. And we had at least like a half an hour recess, playtime every day, right? We could do whatever we want. In our school, it's there once a week. I think in most schools, it's just full every day, like, okay, 8 periods every day. And maybe like lunch and snack time, and that's it. But we had that, even our classes didn't feel like they were classes in Ireland. They felt like we were just doing something. We were learning, but we didn't feel like we were learning. But, we were learning. In this, it's very boring, this school. It's not interesting. And I'm not going to say it's because of the school. I think that it's how everything is taught. It's very boring. I'm attentive for the first 15 minutes. And then after that, I actually just, I fall asleep mentally, but I look like I'm attentive. But, yeah.
I don't find any problems in particular. Something I feel like we lacked in ILM was athletic, extracurricular, co-curricular facilities. So when I went to this school, I got a lot of background on how I was doing compared to my peer group, which is very comforting. But also, once you realize that, I'm there itself, we want to come back, we want to come back where we can do it like this. She said they don't feel like classes. They feel like we would ask questions to be taught. It wasn't like they'd have something ready for us. We'd say, we'd ask something. Math could turn into Hindi. Hindi could turn into science. It could go anywhere depending on. Yeah, we learned quantum theory. We did pi r square a week ago, and I'm not joking. We did it in fourth grade. Third grade, fourth grade. That's where we did it. These guys joined us around the time. I think we joined classes at the time, and we were maybe 18 kids then, 10, 15. Yeah, and all of us would sit there. And from grades 2 to 4, all of us were learning pi r square. And we come here, and the teacher, you know this. That's nice. And it's very hard to be plotting graphs, plotting line graphs. Y and x-axis, have you learned that in your previous school? And sometimes you don't know something. Sometimes you don't know something, and you will have to ask, and that's fine, because everyone else is asking questions too. And it's not a weakness in anything. And it's the kids. We learn how to learn fast in Ireland. We know how to pick up things very well because we live here. So there's not going to be any problem. The new school, I feel like a thing that we lack is that the teachers recite things. They recite things to us, and because of that, not only are we not able to ask our full question, they're not able to explain it to us well. Because in their minds, also it's the 3 lines of definition that they've given us. So we can't blame them, but we can't really say that it's the best way of teaching, because we were very used to getting into examples, and then now when the teacher comes in and says good morning, it's like, oh my god, she said good morning, she's the best teacher, and now it's good. There's no outside communication. That is very restricted, and sometimes you feel like a clone of the classroom, because they're learning the same thing, they're learning in the same way, they have the same understanding, they have the same definition than we do. There is no perspective, and that's something I feel like we lack in school.
The thing I find most irritating about other schools is that they only do textbook. They can't do anything else. I've got a lot of questions because I want to understand more, but the textbook is the textbook. It's like nothing exists outside the textbook. And in Ireland, everything existed outside the textbook. The textbook took 10 minutes of the class and everything else was outside the textbook. And other schools don't do this, and I find it very infuriating. So yeah, that's what I think they lack.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Even the textbooks, they look like they have a lot, but I think what we did in Ireland, we did 10 times more work. Yeah, very vast. Even if you don't feel like you're doing a lot, you are doing a lot. And I think one more thing that we had in Ireland was very good relationship with our teachers. We were like best friends more than teachers. I think because of that, it's like friends were explaining us things in a way. So our teachers, we were very close to our teachers. Yeah, they could relate to us, we could relate to them. That was that. That is, no, it's you cannot find it in a school. It's unless you have like less people. I think it's because of our population too. It's easier to know children when there are lesser people. You can't really get to know each and every one of 40 students in a class, right? But with 4 people, it's easy for the teachers to, okay, make the lessons like, maybe how is Tia going to understand this? How is Maya going to understand this? They can do that. So yeah, shout out to those two in the back.
All right, thank you.